Yo, what's good, folks? It's your boy Hard8, the truth of YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up? What's happening? Man, oh man. It's been a uninteresting week. E3 is here. I've just seen that E3 is just starting. Like today is day one. I guess that's for all the attendees and shit like that. Get on the floor. What they gonna play? They got gameplay? Fuck, you gonna look at some trailers? Y'all gonna all huddle up and look at a bunch of CGI trailers or some shit? Like, what the fuck you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What the hell you gonna do? This shit crazy, man. E3 2019 is terrible. God damn, just wrap it up. You know what I mean? Just wrap it up. Come back next year. See what happens, man. Just let this year go. It has been a fucking disaster. That shit funny to me. It has been a fucking disaster, dog. Like, real talk. God damn. This got to be the worst E3 in recent memory. I don't even remember an E3 worse than this that I've seen. You know, maybe before I was watching E3 or something like that. But as far as what I've been watching, oh, man. It's terrible, man. I don't remember, 2012 E3 wasn't this bad. And the reason why I picked 2012 because that was the last. Well, that wasn't the last E3, but that was the E3 right before the consoles, the next gen consoles were showing off. 2012, 2013, we know they were showing off. We had a release date, but 2012 was, the year when we knew it was coming next year. You dig? Just like right now, we know that next year E3 is going to should be a lot better than this year. But actually, that wouldn't be hard to do. You dig? That would not be hard to do. Maybe we can get some real fucking action at next year's E3. Some real action. Like if BG is going to next year E3. Because I would make sure I go to next year E3. Even if I don't make it into the motherfucking conference. I don't even care to make it in none of the conferences or none of that shit. I could stay at my man Ravish crib, who is like 20 minutes from downtown LA. I just want to go to E3, stomp this nigga into the finest wine, and then, maybe sightsee a little bit of some shit like that. And the funny thing is, I ain't gonna have to pay for it because I'm gonna get y'all to pay for it. I know y'all will fund that trip, wouldn't y'all? Y'all know goddamn well y'all would fund that trip. But that's the plan, man. The next time BG is going to E3, I promise you I'm going. I swear on my dead grandmother, I will be there. Like I said, I ain't got to make it into no conferences. I got airline connections and all that shit. And I'm going to make y'all pay for it. And I'm going to have Ravish record it. And I'm going to stomp this nigga into the finest wine. And that's going to be that. Like, I need my 5 minutes. Like, I need 5 minutes. And I'm going to be professional about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to approach him, ABG. Holler at me in the bathroom real quick. We're going to go in there and we're going to TED. And then that's going to be it. We're going to have somebody count down 5 minutes so you ain't in there too long. I ain't trying to kill you. And then, I think it'll be cool. And then if he don't want to go to the bathroom, then I'm going to tee off on him wherever the fuck we at. But other than that, I promise you, the next E3 that BG shows up to, I will be there. And y'all going to pay for it because I know y'all want to see that. So, yeah, I'm going to keep y'all updated. We're going to start a GoFundMe or some shit. You know what I mean? I got my man Ravish. He's not too far from the LA Convention Center where they have E3. So it's really going to be nothing. It's going to be like a little mini vacation and shit. I'm going to stomp this nigga to the finest wine. And that's going to be it. So, yeah, that's my plans, man. You know what I'm saying? So maybe next year, man, we'll have a whole lot of action at E3. But this year, wrap that shit up. All right? Wrap it up. This shit right here is trash. This E3 is a bust. Straight garbage. Like, listen. It's been a long time before since I've been like excited for E3 or like, and I mean really excited, like, yo, I can't fucking wait. It's been a long time since then. But like I told y'all before, the gamer in me will allow me to get a little bit excited, but not too much. And this is why right here. I mean, this whole E3 so far has been a bunch of bullshit. Bethesda, Xbox, Square, bullshit. Like straight bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, what the fuck? We got some games to look forward to, but it's really, it's like, you know, just throw the whole goddamn generation away. All right, we done. Yeah, just bring on 2020. Just bring on E3 2020. Put me to sleep until next motherfucking June. This shit is crazy, man. Also, I'm gonna do another. I got a birthday stream, right? I got a birthday stream. I'm gonna do Friday. Friday's my birthday. Yeah. Shit. I'm that much closer to 40, man. Listen. I don't know how this age thing is supposed to go, right? But I don't feel like I'm almost damn near 40. I might gotta change my attitude a little bit, right? I'm talking about going to E3, beating BG the fuck up. What is wrong with me? I need to mature, right? Or it's about respect, right? Respect never changes, right? Doesn't matter how old you get, respect is respect, right? So I'm talking about going to E3, whooping this nigga ass, stay in that Ravish crib. Like I said, I got connects on the airlines. It ain't gonna really be much for me. Y'all gonna pay for it. I don't know. Should I be thinking about that? I'm about to be 38 in fucking 3 days. You feel me? This motherfucking Friday, I'll be 38. I should stop thinking the way I think, right? I think it's time that I should. But like I said, man, respect doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? That nigga need his ass whipped, and I got to be the one to do it. He just needs it. He just fucking needs it. But nah, man, I don't feel no different though. Like, this is the thing. Like, I know with age you supposed to act different and shit like that, but that shit, I don't feel like that. I don't know. I don't really feel like any different. I don't feel 38. You know what I'm saying? I don't look 38. Nobody never guesses my age right and shit like that. So I don't really feel like that. So I don't know. Maybe I am supposed to act differently. And you know what? I felt like this too. This was a thought. I said, yo, I'm about to be 38, right? 30 fucking 8. I can't believe it, nigga. 38. Jesus. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should turn over a new leaf, right? Maybe anybody I got a problem with, maybe I should smooth things out with them. You know what I'm saying? People like Next Gen 720. Maybe I should finally just smooth shit out and move on for the betterment of the community. You did? I thought about that, but I'm like, that nigga BG though, I ain't there with that nigga yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, after I beat him the fuck up, then we can, you know what I mean, we could talk about it. You dig what I'm saying? After I swell that nigga lips up like bad seafood or something, then we can talk. But right now, I can't do it. So it's like that, my plan wouldn't work. Like, I wanted to like squash everything with everybody, but I'm not there with that nigga yet because he's a liar, he's a fraud, he's a hypocrite, and I need to stomp the shit out this nigga before I'll feel better. So I'm like, I can't even do it. If I can't do it with everybody, I might as well don't even fucking do it at all. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I might be staying at Ravish house next E3. I'm quite sure Ravish won't have no problem. I'm coming through. If that nigga go to E3, I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I should probably think differently. I'll be 38 on motherfucking Friday. Shit crazy. I can't believe it. I feel like I was just 18. Like, I feel like I was just 18. God damn it. And I'm about to be 38. I still got the mentality of a fucking street nigga for the most part. I mean, I know how to act when I'm supposed to act, but for the most part, man, I still got that mentality, and sometimes it be clouding my judgment and shit like that, and I need to do better, man. I don't know. It's crazy, man, but I don't feel it. I don't really feel it. It is what it is. It's just a number. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky to be this age, man. I've had a lot of close calls throughout this life. shit done got crazy. I probably could be not here with y'all, either dead or a long ass time in fucking prison. But I was one of the lucky ones, right? I guess. So I need to, maybe cherish these moments a little bit more. But I got to fuck that nigga up when I see him, dog. Like, I got to. It's just the man in me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a bully, so I don't bully people. I'm not really like that. Like, I know he not gonna fight. I know that nigga wouldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. But he be talking hot shit on Twitter and shit. But I'm not a bully though, so I'll probably smack him. If he don't fight back, then I probably won't do nothing else because I don't like picking on the weak. That was never my thing. I never was a bully growing up and shit like that. That never was my twist. But man, we got to talk, man. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna be 38 on Friday. I'm gonna do a birthday stream or some shit. I mean, I always do that shit or whatever like that. So I figured I'd do that. I work at night. That's why y'all be having like these morning fucking live streams because I'll be up and shit. But I'm really not on no schedule. I just go to sleep when I feel like it. I mean, I really don't like sleeping that much because it just wastes time. Like, I don't know how y'all, I hate going to sleep. I know some people love to sleep. I don't like sleeping. I feel like I'm wasting life sleeping all the fucking time. It's not even all the time. You sleep. I don't really like sleeping. I hate when I like won a game or some shit like that and I'm tired. Like, I hate that shit. Like, yo, I don't want to fucking sleep right now, man. God damn it. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to finish doing whatever I'm doing. When I'm playing this game, chilling with my girl, watching a movie, some shit like that. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be fucking sleep. I hate sleeping. Sleeping is overrated, nigga. The shit is overrated. Ain't nobody trying to sleep half their fucking life away. I'd rather be up and doing something. That's one of my pet peeves, man. I don't like to sleep. So I'm up when I'm not supposed to be and shit like that. I fight sleep all the time. I actually should be asleep right now, to be honest with you. I ass should be asleep right now, but fuck that. Fuck that shit. I hate fucking sleeping. Shit is overrated. It's overrated. You know what I mean? Sleeping, you just waste time. You ain't doing shit. You're sleeping, having these weird-ass motherfucking dreams and shit. Fuck that. Anyway, back to this E3 shit. Got a little off track. That's supposed to be random topics and shit like that. I got off track a little bit, man, because I got, thinking about E3 of next year. It could be very good. You know what I'm saying? I could go stay at Ravish crib. I think Ravish live in the projects or something like that. So I'm used to roaches and shit. You know what I mean? You got oodles and noodles to eat and all that. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I could stand that for a couple of days. You know what I mean? Probably got an air mattress or something. Yeah, I can fuck with that for a couple of days. It's okay. I've been there. I've been there. It's all good. Probably ain't got no running water and shit. It's all good. It's like, no, I'm just fucking with you. I know Ravish in the suburbs, man. I might feel like I'm staying at Trump Towers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Trump Towers or some shit. Shit, I might go up on Melrose or something, get me a high price hooker. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. A high price hooker. All right. Listen. E3. Just wrap this year the fuck up. Let's just go. Just close it the fuck down and move on, man. This year has been a total fucking bust. We got a bunch of CGI trailers. We didn't really get no new IP announcements. Sony wasn't there. They decided to skip out. For whatever reason, they ain't got shit to show. They ain't got shit to talk about, which may be true. You can look at that in two different ways. You can look at it in a negative way, or you can try to be positive about it. Like, listen, they ain't got nothing else to show for this generation. You know what I mean? All of the developers are in full swing for next generation. That's how you want to look at it because, you want to keep a positive mind frame. That's what I think. You know what I mean? With more graphics and more power that these consoles are going to have, it's going to take a lot more time to really develop some great fucking games. So they ain't got time, to be at E3 showing off nothing or showing off a bunch of shit we already know that's coming. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers is working on next gen. So you can look at it that way. Or you can look at it in a negative way, like, oh, Sony. Like, I don't even know how you can look at it any other way. Like, we know what's going on. We know these consoles are coming out next year. The development kits have already been out for a while now, so we know they hard at fucking work on putting something together for the launch and all of that shit. So at the end of the day, you know, they busy. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That way, next E3, we're going to have a lot of, hopefully, there's a lot of games to be shown, gameplay, and shit like that. We already know the Xbox is coming the fall of 2020, and the PS5 is probably coming right behind it. Dev kits are out. They working on them new games. So I ain't really too mad about Sony not being at E3 this year. I mean, they better be working. That's all I got to say. They better be working, and they should have a good show for us next year. You dig? But other than that, this E3, man, it was garbage. You know, Phil Spencer hyping motherfuckers up, you know, talking about this is going to be Microsoft's biggest E3 ever. Really? Really? No, Phil. No, Phil. Phil, you're a cool person, Phil, but you're a goddamn liar. No, Phil. Most of the shit y'all showed was multiplats. Most of the shit y'all showed was not even gameplay. A lot of games you showed are also coming out for the PlayStation. Again, Sony didn't even have to fucking be there. You showed their games off too. Bunch of multiplats. And then when it came to like their major exclusive, Gears 5, they didn't show no goddamn gameplay. None. You had to go somewhere else to find gameplay. And the gameplay I found wasn't looking too hot. I don't really give a fuck about that escape shit. Like, I don't really care. I'm probably not going to play it. I can care less about escape. I like being competitive, so I like to see the multiplayer. You know, PvP. I don't give a fuck about no escape and all that. I probably won't play that. That shit might not get no burn. You hear me? No burn. So I don't know. I don't know about that. But what I seen, I was hoping for a graphical leap that now that they are strictly working with the X, like they got the power of the X, I was expecting a graphical leap, but I really didn't see that either. And, you know, and Gears 4 didn't look bad, but Gears 5 doesn't seem to look any better, I guess you can say, when they got the power of the X at their fingertips. And that's the fucking problem. That is the problem. Just because you got the power doesn't mean you have the talent. You can be the most powerful shit on paper all you want. If you ain't got the talent, then what does it matter? This is why we say shit like power doesn't matter when it comes to fucking Xbox, because they don't have the fucking talent to utilize that power. That's the shit that Psycho doesn't understand. That's why we say power doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't. When you got Sony doing what they doing on their weaker console, it really doesn't matter. So shit is crazy. Ubisoft, I don't know, you know, their conference is whatever. Watchdog Legions look okay. I seen some gameplay like this old ass woman. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I didn't really look too much into it. I seen the gameplay on Twitter or whatever like that. Some old ass woman tackling motherfuckers. I don't know. And well, so I think it's some multiplayer shit. I don't fucking know about that shit, but you know, whatever. It looks cool though. Watchdog Legions look cool, and I like the original Watch Dogs, and I like Watch Dogs 2. This one also looks good. I wish we would have been able to get the original fucking Watch Dogs that they showed us. I wish they could finally implement that into the game now that they done had a bunch of years, 6 years later since the original. But, you know, I digress. Bethesda fucking conference was terrible. Fucking terrible. Doom Internal, I think that's the name of that shit. If you didn't tell me it was a new Doom, I wouldn't know. It looked like the same shit. If you said that was DLC, for the last Doom, what is Doom 2016, I would not argue. I would be like, oh, yeah, that's exactly what the fuck it looked like. It looks like, Doom from 2016. But if you love that game, I guess it's more the same. Big monsters, a lot of shooting, fast-paced action, and whatever like that. I didn't even watch the Wolfenstein because I didn't beat the last one, part 2. I dropped that shit like a bad habit. It was making me woozy, man. That shit was give me motion sickness. I couldn't fuck with it. I mean, I got to revisit it. Maybe I got to revisit it or something, but I don't know. I couldn't get jiggy with it. It was getting kind of boring too. The story was whatever. So, I couldn't really get jiggy with that shit, man. But this E3 is a fail. It's terrible. Ain't really nothing you can damage control. You can try to pull out highs and lows. I know a lot of you men, your high was seeing Keanu Reeves. I don't really know the hype behind this shit. I love the John Wick movies just like everybody else. But just because this man is out on stage reading a teleprompter, I didn't really see the highlight moment. Like, I see if he was up there and he was like really making me laugh, or it was a really entertaining showcase or some shit like that he was performing. I get that, but he was just reading a fucking teleprompter and some fucking freak said, "You're breathtaking," and he said it back. And like, I don't really see the hype. I mean, I'm built different. You know what I'm saying? I'm made different from a lot of you fucking nerds and shit. Y'all get hyped over other men. Y'all get starstruck and all that. I'm not that person, never been. You know what I'm saying? I can see a star walking down the street and I'll walk right past that motherfucker. Right on past. I can see Keanu Reeves walking down the street and I will walk right on by him and not say a motherfucking word. Might look twice. Damn, is that Keanu Reeves? What the fuck? And keep it moving. Some of y'all will fall out. Oh, Keanu Reeves. Nah. I've never been a starstruck type of person. So Keanu Reeves coming out on stage, reading off a teleprompter, did absolutely nothing for me. Nothing. I wasn't hyped. It wasn't no big moment like some of you men are making it. I'm wired different though. Like I said, I'm wired different. I really ain't, I don't care about that type of shit at all. I don't care about that type of shit. Now, we talking about a badass celebrity chick. I might stop. I may stop and say something. I may. But I probably won't say nothing to her either. If I seen Halle Berry walking down the street, I might say something. I might speak, try to get a picture. I might. I don't know. I feel like that right now. But in the moment, I probably would keep on walking too. I don't like putting anybody like them people on pedestals and shit like that. I really don't like it. That ain't really my twist. So I didn't fall out for Keanu Reeves. Whoa, he came on stage. He's going to be in a video game. Whoa. And he's going to be in a video game I really don't give a fuck about because it's first person. If it was third person, I would probably be interested in Cyberpunk, but it's not. So I'm good. But y'all have at it, man. Y'all dudes have at it. Y'all have at it. Other than that, nah. So yeah, that was a big moment for y'all. It wasn't a big moment for me. I'm sorry. That wasn't a big moment for me. I hear more men talking about Keanu Reeves than the fucking black chick that was on stage. You know what I mean? And she wasn't really my type. A little too skinny, you dig? I like a fat ass and shit like that. She was cool, but she was a pretty chick and all that. But I hear more dudes talking about Keanu Reeves than the black chick. Like, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on? It was like last year they had a thick John up on stage. Wasn't it last year they had a thick John on? Niggas wasn't talking about her either. Fuck is going on? Anyway, y'all niggas is weird. And if the shoe fit, then I'm talking to you. Y'all, some of y'all niggas are weird. Y'all go crazy for other men, and it's weird. But okay. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? If y'all want to talk about the women that was present, then we can do that all day. Other than that, I'm good. Keanu Reeves read off a teleprompter. Woohoo! Whatever. Wasn't a big moment for me. So, as far as, that goes, it is what it is. But the Microsoft joint was a sleeper. And some games, there's games motherfuckers want to play, look forward to. You got like Dying Light. of course, Gears 5. And, you know, they didn't show much gameplay for either. But other than that, this shit is just trash. The one thing I was looking forward to is Marvel Avengers. Now, Marvel Avengers. I didn't see it live. You know what I mean? I went on my lunch break. I think on my lunch break, I jumped on Twitter. Actually, I fucking forgot. I'm gonna be real with you. I fucking forgot. Shit, I'd have had a bathroom break or something. But anyway, I went on my lunch break and I got on Twitter and I was like, oh shit, I forgot the fucking shit was coming out. I looked at the trailer. And I know this was a game I was looking forward to. I thought this was gonna be the one savior of the whole fucking E3. I thought this would be the highlight for me. Now, people were saying that the graphics, it looked like a mobile game. It looked like a PS2 game, shit like that. I think y'all are exaggerating. You know, when you look at the gameplay, because there is gameplay in that trailer. There is gameplay. There's actual gameplay in that trailer. I believe when the Hawk jumps across the bridge, you know, it's a hole in the bridge. He jumps across the bridge and he picks up that truck or that military vehicle. I think that's gameplay. And there's some gameplay when Captain, I think it was Captain or Thor, where they slammed the dude to the ground. That was gameplay. Gameplay looks pretty good graphically. It's the cutscenes that's looking spooky out here. First of all, I was taken aback by the likenesses in the game. I thought they were going to be based on the MCU. That really took me back. When I first seen the character, what the fuck? Who the fuck is these people? Like, it threw me off. I thought we were going to get the likenesses of, you know, Robert Downey Jr. and the real Thor and all them people. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was going to get their likenesses. We didn't. We got some generic motherfuckers, some generic faces, and we got some voice actors like Nolan North, woohoo, and Troy Baker and all of that shit. It would be nice if everybody that was involved in the movie was involved in the game. They actually did the mocap and all of that shit. Oh, that would have been fucking awesome. But of course, that ain't what we got. So the faces, I was like, what the fuck? But I like the Hawk. There is gameplay in that trailer. I'm telling you, there's gameplay in that trailer. It's very quick, but you can see it. There's gameplay. I like the way the Hawk looks. He looks pretty decent when they show actual gameplay in that trailer. I think they got him down. They got him right. Thor, he looks a little weird. I don't know what's going on with that suit. This motherfucker got big ass plates on his chest or headlights. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It feels different because it ain't who we expected or who I expected. I expected MCU motherfuckers. I don't know who these people are. Well, we know who Troy Baker and Nolan North is, but kind of threw me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? My hype kind of got, you know, extinguished a little bit because when I watched the full reveal where they had people coming out on stage and they did their little interview with Troy Baker and Nolan North and them, I didn't like what I heard as far as this 4-player co-op shit. It seemed like it's some internet jump in, jump out type of shit. No. God damn it. This is exactly why I would have wanted Rocksteady or fucking Insomniac to do this fucking game, dog. Mostly Rocksteady. I want a single player cinematic heavy experience. I want an Arkham type experience. I want a Spider-Man type experience. I don't want no online 4-player co-op shit. I don't fucking want that. I wanted a fucking Arkham type experience or a Spider-Man type experience. A full single player cinematic experience. The more cutscenes, the better. All that fly shit. That's what I wanted. I didn't want what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, we got to wait till May to find out if this game is decent. But I did like the trailer besides the cutscenes. I did like the trailer. And I am looking forward to the game, but not as much as I was because, man, they fucked up, man. God, they fucked up with this shit. Fuck. Look at the people before you that has done the superhero game successful, and then you build off of that foundation, just like Insomniac did with Spider-Man. You think they ain't look at the Arkham games and be like, okay, that's how we do it. This is the fucking foundation. Let's build off of this. And that's what they did. And guess what? Spider-Man is a good fucking game. You build off of what's great. And Spider-Man 2 is going to be even better. You know what I mean? Spider-Man, the first one, getting their feet wet. The second one, I think they're going to knock it out of the park, just like they did with the Arkham series. Arkham Arkham Asylum was great. Arkham City, amazing. You see what I'm saying? Like, they built off of that. Like, they got their feet wet with Arkham Asylum. That was a great game. Some people like it better than City. I'm not one of them. You know what I mean? But then on City, they built off of that foundation, and it got better and better. And then you got Arkham Knight, which another game I really love. The Arkham series, period, is one of my 3 favorite games in all of fucking video games. And I done beat each of those games multiple times across multiple consoles, multiple platforms. I beat Arkham Knight, Arkham City. I beat the remasters across Xbox and PS4. Beat Arkham City, Arkham Asylum on PC. I beat Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on 360. Like, I done played the shit out of these games. So this is what I was hoping to expect with Marvel Avengers. And with this whole 4-player co-op shit, I don't know if that's what we're going to get. From the way they were sounding, I don't think that's what we're going to get. I was hoping for some Spider-Man, Arkham type of shit. Now we might get some jump in, jump out, 4-player co-op, motherfuckers. Like, oh my God. Why didn't they give this shit to Rocksteady or Insomniac? Why didn't they give it to Insomniac? Y'all gave them Spider-Man. They did a great fucking job. The game sold very well, got high praise and shit like that. Why didn't y'all go back to them? Or maybe they busy on Spider-Man too. They probably are. Jesus, man. I'm just disappointed all the way around for E3, man. I mean, like I said, the Marvel Avengers, when they show the gameplay, when you get them little snippets of gameplay, and I mean, it's really fast, the graphics actually look good. It's the cutscenes that look questionable. And plus the way the characters look, they look very generic. They don't sound nothing like what we used to. Like, yo, we done had the MCU for the past, 11 years since 2008 when Iron Man premiered? We done been invested in all of these fucking films with over 20 films for the past 11 years. This is what we use. Everybody, this is what we are now used to when it comes to Marvel. I mean, at least on the grand scale of things. I know we still got you comic book dudes that is, true and, true to the game, true to the comics and all that. No, we got y'all, but I'm talking about for everybody else that's making these movies, make as much money as they making. The whole cinematic universe has made billions of dollars. It is now etched into our brains of who we think these characters are. So to see this huge departure in this game, we fucked up. We like, whoa, God damn it. For the last 11 years, I done got to know these people. I done got connected with these people. I done cried in the theaters when people done died. I done cheered, screamed. I done did all types of shit with these people. Now you give us this? We ain't ready, man. We ain't ready for that change, man. Now, unless that game comes out and it's phenomenal, then we can start to warm up to it. But as of right now, we concerned. We are concerned right now. We concerned like a motherfucker about this Marvel's Avengers. Concerned about that story. I did see fucking Domination. Did see him. in the trailer. Him and Hawk was face to face. So, I said abomination, excuse me. I did see him face to face in the trailer. So, yeah, got to see who these villains gonna be. Got to see how this game gonna play out. Damn, man. This is what I'm saying. That 4-player co-op shit, I believe that's for the story, right? So if you don't want to play with anybody, is it going to be computer-controlled AI? Or like, how? Oh my God, why couldn't y'all make a single-player experience? That's what we wanted. You could have did the co-op shit on a different mode or something like that. You know what I mean? On some horde type of mode or some shit. That single-player shit, come on, man. God. Shit crazy, dog. I'm disappointed in this game, man. It don't look as bad as people making it out to be. I mean, the cutscenes are a little questionable, but the actual gameplay I thought looked really good, especially that actual gameplay they showed with Thor. I can just see it now, like with the HDR and all that shit. It's gonna look real great. Plus, you still got damn near like a whole year for them to, touch up, polish the game up and shit like that. So we still some ways out before release. And who knows, it could get delayed. You got to always keep that as a thought. It could get delayed and shit like that. We already know they've been working on it for the last couple of years. So, I don't know, man. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can fucking do is just keep hope alive, dog. Because other than that, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But that's the one game I was really looking forward to. I would have liked to see more gameplay, maybe a demo or something like that. I watched the trailer about 4 or 5 times just to make sure I could catch all of the actual gameplay scenes. You know what I mean? I believe when the Hawk jumped across that bridge, that was definitely gameplay. Like, you could tell when it went into gameplay compared to when it was a cutscene. You know why you can tell when it went into gameplay? Because the gameplay looks so much better than the cutscenes. That's why you can tell when it actually went into gameplay. But we know as far as the voice actor goes, Troy Baker and Nolan North, we know they're going to bring, their A game when it comes to voice acting. So we'll see, people. We will see. But I don't know. What y'all think about the Avengers? Is anybody in here like, you don't care, you're not looking forward to the game? What do you think about the Avengers? Opinion on Dreamcast guy. What the fuck did Dreamcast guy do now? Online microtransactions for different suits. I know they said there wasn't going to be no loot boxes and all of the DLC would be free, but it wouldn't be far-fetched if they did charge for different suits and shit. They're going to charge for something. We know that. Also, Ubisoft got a new subscription coming out. How do y'all feel about this subscription? I know it's good for the consumers, but is this good for the developers when it comes to all these fucking subscriptions? Like, what's going to happen with our games moving forward? I'm starting to get nervous, man. With this fucking streaming shit and all of this fucking subscription shit, what's happening to gaming, dog? Like, listen, I understand that it's good for the consumers. We love to pay $1 for a fucking subscription. We love to pay $14.99 and be able to play a bunch of $60 games and all of that. But at the end of the day, y'all know that this could probably hurt us in the long run. Listen, the more powerful these consoles are getting, the more money it's costing to develop these games, especially if we want these big budget fucking games. You understand me? This shit can hurt us in the long run. Right now, it's all happy-go-lucky. Oh, shit. I could pay fucking $1 right now and play Gears 5 day on release. You know what I mean? I could play Gears 5, beat the whole game, play the multiplayer. I could do everything with the game as if I spent $60 for a fucking dollar or $14.99. But at the end of the day, how are these developers going to get funded or have the funds to develop the games that we want, which is that AAA? I ain't going back to no motherfucking indie type games, dog. I ain't doing it. I came from that shit. The indie games of today, I used to play those yesterday. When I was coming up, that's how games looked. And even worse at times. I came up playing games that was made with 2 fucking people, 10 people. I ain't going back to that shit. I want AAA big budget games. Those are the games I look forward to. All right. These fucking subscriptions is getting out of fucking hand. Now, I understand it's good for the consumer. That's great. But on the other side, these developers need money to make the games that we want to play. And most of us want to play these big budget AAA games, dog. They need the money. Now, I've seen some people say if you make good games, people will buy them. I don't really think that's the case. That's not the case 100%. Think about it like this. If GTA 6 was coming out on one of these subscriptions and you can get it for $1, which one you going to do? You going to pay the $60 anyway? When you can pay $1 and play the shit in full? Even if it's a good game, it could be the most amazing game ever made. How many people are really going to be like, I got to spend the $60 when they don't have to? You know, a lot of people do shit because they have to, not because they want to. If the next GTA comes out on one of these subscriptions and they run a fucking a deal or some type of sale and you can get it for $1, how many people you think going to not jump on that? What? I could play GTA 6 for $1? The day it released? What? I can pre-download it too? What? They're going to pay that $1. It don't matter how fucking good the game is. A lot of people are out here trying to save fucking money. Now, of course, you're going to have your diehard people that will spend the $60 no matter what. They will spend even more for a collector's edition and shit like that. Yeah, you got them people that's spending $200 for the fucking baby in a jar. You know what I mean? You got people that's going to spend that $300 for that Final Fantasy shit. You know what I mean? You got people out here that spend $180 for the new Elite controller and they still a fucking bum. You got people that like to spend their fucking money. But then you got a lot of people that is not going to spend that $60 if they don't have to. How are these developers going to get paid to pay for these games? This subscription shit, man, it might be the death of AAA video games. It may be. Like, how they gonna get paid for this shit, man? How they gonna get the funds for this shit? That's something to think about, man. I don't have no problem spending $60 for a great game. I have no problem spending $60 for a good game. But if you throwing $1, if you pay $1 in my motherfucking face, hey, man. Hey. You dig? Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said E3 should implement a policy which requires 75% of titles shown be due for release with the end of the show that show's year. 2020 stuff should be shown in 2020. Hype is cool, but too many delays, my opinion. Shout outs to Tony Wood for the super chat. Appreciate you, player. You always showing support, man. These subscriptions is getting out of hand, people. And the funny thing is, you ain't even got to pay $60 no more. If you got a friend, y'all could do game share. $30, half and half. $30. He pay 30, you play 30, y'all got the game. Bam, good to go. You understand me? Good to go. You ain't got to pay 60 no more. But we might want to think about all these subscriptions. I mean, you think right now, oh yeah, fuck that. $14.99. I can get these new games, play them, beat them, moving on. Hey, this shit lit. But then when you find out studios are shutting down and they don't have enough funds to create the next Uncharted or some shit like that. And then you sitting there like, damn, there was a fucking curse to this shit. There's a fucking gift and a curse to everything, man. There's pros and cons to everything. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. You might think this subscription shit is perfect and it's the best, but this shit is going to hurt these AAA games in the long run. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, because motherfuckers getting a subscription, then they dropping it until the next new game comes out that they want to play. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't trying to pay $60 no more. Hey, y'all better think about this subscription shit. I would advise people to pay for the games that are worth it. But then again, it's hard when I can play the new hotness for $1. I can play the new hotness for $14.99. Like that's hard, man. That's hard to fucking ignore. Damn, should I pay $14.99 or $59.99? Should I pay $1 or $59.99? I mean, shit, business, they would teach you to go with the cheapest fucking option. You know what I mean? Going with the cheapest option is the smart thing to do. Who wouldn't want to save a boatload of money to play a game, you know, real quick and be done with it? Who wouldn't want to do that? But that shit might hurt us in the long run, people. I'm telling you, where the fuck the money gonna come from? You want these fucking games with these fucking $300 million budgets and $400 million and all that? Where that money gonna come from? You feel me? Shit crazy, dog. Y'all better think about this. Y'all, it's only a matter of time. With Ubisoft, they got a subscription now. What's coming? Then you got fucking EA Access. They got their subscription. And who else is doing a subscription? Somebody else. I think I'm missing somebody. Oh, you got fucking Game Pass. You got Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? They giving out a dollar? A fucking dollar? Come on, man. The fucking landscaping people are here. They fucking blowing shit and shit. I ain't even hear them cutting no grass. The fuck they blowing? And these motherfuckers, I always go check behind them too. When they done, I go check behind them motherfuckers. I go make sure everything cut, hedges, and all that shit is cut. Motherfuckers ain't paying y'all for nothing. I ain't even hear them cut no grass. Y'all hear a lawnmower? I ain't hear no lawnmower. What the fuck is they blowing? It ain't fall. Ain't a bunch of motherfucking leaves on the ground. What the fuck is they blowing? Don't worry, I will be checking behind their ass. I ain't got no money to waste. I will be checking behind them. But anyway, pardon the noise in the background. But yeah, y'all better think about these subscriptions. I know it's hard. I know. Trust me, I know. I'd rather pay $1 than pay fucking $60. Who the fuck wouldn't? I'd rather pay $14.99 than paying $60. And not only that, I pay $14.99 and I can play a bunch of games. Not just one, a bunch of games for $14.99. Come on, man. That's hard as shit to spend $60. What's going to happen to our AAA games, man? What's going to happen to the budgets? What's going to happen? Only thing we can do, man, is just hope that everybody I don't see Rockstar putting their games on none of these streaming services. So we might be good. We're good when it comes to Rockstar. And we know we're going to buy their games. We're going to buy Rockstar games. I don't see them putting their shit on those streaming services, not for brand new launches and shit like that. Maybe after a while, yeah, I mean, they got games on PlayStation Now and all that shit. Maybe after a while, but brand new launches, I don't see them putting that shit on no streaming service. So we may be good with that, but man, it's a gift and a curse for everything, man. It's pros and cons for everything. Ain't nothing perfect. This streaming shit ain't perfect, because at the end of the day, how the fuck we gonna get what the fuck we need when it comes? I want AAA games. Y'all motherfuckers can run around here playing fucking Ori and the Wasp and all that shit and fucking Hollow Knight, and I don't want to play them fucking games, man. I want to play the Uncharted, the Last of Us, the Spider-Mans, the fucking God of Wars, the GTAs. Those are the games I want to fucking play. I want to play this bullshit that I played when I was a kid. Same art style, art design. Now I'm good. I need AAA. I need big budgets. I need big fucking budgets. Nobody ain't walking around here with no fucking expensive ass TV to play some Hollow Knight or some fucking Hotline Miami or some shit like that. Fuck that. I need big budgets. Fuck that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. That's all I got to say, man. Y'all just be careful with these subscriptions. Be careful, because this might fuck it up for us in the long run. It's all fun and games right now, but when we start seeing reports when motherfuckers like we ain't got no money because these subscriptions is killing us, I'm afraid for my gaming future. We got this streaming shit. We got all these fucking subscriptions. I'm getting nervous about my motherfucking gaming future. I ain't gonna be able to take it. I need my motherfucking games. And I need them to be big budget. For real, dog. Don't fucking play with me. Stop playing with me. You dig? Stop playing with me. Oh, yeah, I know the Nintendo E3 is going on right now. The Witcher just got announced for Switch. Who's excited about that? Y'all excited for that? That shit is going to look garbage. And The Witcher is old as fuck. Like, who is still playing The Witcher at this point in time? Great fucking game. Don't get me wrong. I beat the game and all the DLC, the expansion packs. Great game, but I don't give a fuck about what's launching on Nintendo. Nintendo don't even exist to me. They don't really even exist to me. They just there. People be all hyped for these old ass games launching on the Nintendo. These old games, and then they be inferior in quality. And motherfuckers be hyped. Like, yo, play the better version on your fucking PS4, your PC, or your fucking Xbox. Why the fuck? I don't give a fuck. And like I said, I don't really care about that fucking traveling shit. When I'm traveling or when I go outside the house, it's to handle business, not play fucking video games. I mean, if you're on some long-ass flight or something like that, you know, maybe. But other than that, I'm trying to enjoy outside. I'm trying to be observant of what's going on. Shit like that. That's just me. You know, that's just me. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about inferior old games on Switch. People be really hyped. Oh shit, The Witcher. The Witcher's old. The Witcher came out in 2015. You know what I'm saying? You got that shit been cheap on PS4 Complete Edition. It's on sale right now. Xbox is on sale. PC, it's on sale. You can get a better version for cheaper than it's probably going to be on the Switch. That shit probably going to be that shit probably going to be $50 to $60 on the Switch. Because they know you Nintendo dudes is retarded. So you can probably get the cheaper, superior version right now. I don't know. What's wrong with y'all niggas? But anyway, what's going on with y'all, man? What's happening? Yeah, see, subscriptions would be good for single-player story games. Beat the game, then cancel the subscription. That's true. But is that going to be good for the developers? Is that going to be good for your future as a gamer when they ain't got no motherfucking money to develop a decent game? See what I'm saying? That shit is $60 on the Switch. You lying. For real? What's up with you, Chris Savage? I've been seeing you've been trying to get some drama going on here. First, you asked me my thoughts on Dreamcast guy. Now you're talking about speak on these fraud gamers. What about these fraud gamers, man? 82-inch too big of a TV? Nah, it ain't nothing too big. Pause. Fraud gamers is going to be fraud gamers, man. That's just what it is. at the end of the day, that shit, I don't worry about that type of shit like that no more because y'all gonna support these motherfuckers anyway, so it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? They invading our community. They've been here. They good. A lot of these people like watching gamers that don't really play games. They just don't. You know what I fucked around and did the other day? You know the mistake I fucked around and did? I fucked around. It wasn't the other day. I think it was yesterday. I fucked around and clicked on a Review Tech USA video. What the fuck? What the fuck? I clicked, I think it was his Xbox review or something like that. I know he was talking about the Elite controller and he was talking about what he can do with it. I'm like, yo, you're a fucking fraud gamer. You don't play no fucking games. You don't know how to play no games. You ain't good at no games. Why the fuck you care about tightening thumbsticks and all that? Get the fuck out of here, you fraud. I had to cut the video off after that. Like he know what the fuck to do with a controller. Oh, you can tighten up the thumbsticks and the Elite controller. It looks really good. Get the fuck out of here. I had to click off that shit. I'm like, what is fuck? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Shut up. You don't fucking play no games. You don't beat no games out here. You're still a bum. Y'all niggas, it's a lot of y'all niggas. Y'all spending $180 on a controller and you're still garbage. It still ain't helping your skills. You're still trash online. It's crazy. Save your money. Save your money. It's crazy, man. Shout outs again to Tony Wood 25 for the super chat. He said, shout outs to Gears 5 when you ask for Coltrane, but get Ving Rhames instead. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to another Xbox AAA controller. Yep. $180. Yeah, I fucked around and clicked on the Review Tech. I made a mistake. He started talking about that controller. I couldn't take it no more. I had to click off. I was like, would you knock it off? Will you knock it off? Like you're going to be adjusting thumbsticks and all that. Yo, I'm telling you, man, some of the biggest gaming frauds in this community, they got the most fucking viewers, man. That's because a lot of y'all viewers, y'all casual gamers, y'all just started, y'all 3D gamers, y'all just started gaming, probably this generation. Y'all like that shit. Y'all like frauds. A lot of y'all watching right now, y'all like watching frauds. A lot of y'all. Y'all like watching non-gamers that don't know what the fuck they talking about. These motherfuckers, a lot of these motherfuckers don't got shit else to do. You know what I mean? They middle-aged, they going bald, and they bored, so they get on YouTube and start talking about games and fucking news articles. Because that shit is easy. Click on a news article, get a little synopsis of what's going on, then go make a fucking video. Like, it's easy. That's why the gaming community is infiltrated by so many non-fucking gamers. You got motherfuckers high in their trophy list, high in their achievement list. There's no reason why you should ever hide either. You cannot give me a legitimate reason unless you are a developer that's playing the game and you don't want nobody to know what you're doing. Unless you are a developer, because you probably got developers right now and they playing Last of Us 2, like some Naughty Dog developers. They might be taking the game home at night, playing the game, trying to find bugs and shit, and they gotta hide their shit because they don't want no, you know what I mean? Cool, that is understandable. But for these YouTubers, these motherfuckers is hiding their trophies, hiding their achievements, and guess what? You motherfuckers are still watching them. Because there is no reason that any of these gaming YouTubers should be hiding their trophies or achievements. None whatsoever. That's because they talking about shit that they ain't even played. They talking about games they ain't even beat and all that type of shit. And they want to hide it from y'all. And you motherfuckers still watch them. Why? I have no idea. Y'all like fake shit. Y'all like fake shit. That's all I can think of. I ain't watching nobody that got their trophies and achievements hidden. I'm not interested in what you got to say. You got your trophies and achievements hidden, I'm done. If I find out, I don't watch you no more. Because because there's no reason to do that shit. But a lot of y'all watch these frauds, and y'all the reason why they around. So if y'all got a problem with these fucking fake-ass gamers, y'all the ones watching these motherfuckers. Blame yourselves. Blame your fucking selves, because y'all are giving them the views and shit like that. Then the people that's really playing these games, y'all ain't watching. You know what I mean? Y'all like watching people that pander to your fucking feelings. Oh, yeah. I know Review Tech doesn't play any games, but when he talks about games, even if he doesn't like the game, he makes sure my feelings are intact. I don't do that. That's not something I do. It ain't something I'm never going to do. You got some dudes around here where even if they don't like a game, they make sure they explain it in a way that it's going to keep the people's feelings intact that do like the game. Like, they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings that actually like the game. So they'll talk about it in a way that's going to keep your feelings together. I ain't like that. If a game is trash, it's trash. I don't give a fuck if you like it or how you feel. It's my opinion. Your pussy shouldn't be bleeding over my opinion. And I don't pander to you motherfuckers. So when I'm saying I don't like a game, I can come off very harsh and aggressive. And a lot of y'all be feeling some type of way. Y'all pussies be bleeding. Oh, Lordy, you know, la, 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 whatever. But then you go to somebody else, they say they don't like a game, but then they make sure they keep your feelings intact. They say it in a nice way. And shit, they say it in a way where you think they do like the motherfucking game because they want to make sure they ain't hurting your feelings because you like the game. I ain't that type of dude. But there's a lot of frauds around here that y'all fucking watch. Y'all watch them. And, you know, who's to blame? Do you blame them or the fucking viewers? You know what I'm saying? If the viewers let them get away with it, then fuck. Shit. Keep doing your thing. Some of the biggest YouTubers with the most subs and get the most views, straight frauds. They got their achievements hidden. They got their trophies hidden. But yet, you motherfuckers are clicking on their channel, listening to what they got to say about games. That shit funny to me. It's fucking hilarious. But who's to blame? Who's to blame? I look at somebody like Darkside Phil. Who do you blame? The people that's giving him all the money? Or do you blame him? Whose fault is it? You know what I'm saying? You can't blame him. He just doing what he got to do. People allow him to do what he does. And that's just it. I watch a lot of Darkside Phil. I watch a lot of the distractors. The people that's obsessed with this nigga. I watch a lot of them. And I'll be amazed by the shit that Darkside Phil gets away with, dog. Like, I'll be amazed when I look at this dude, man, and the shit that he do, because I'm like, I could never get away with this type of shit. But he does it every fucking day. I mean, this motherfucker wrote a tweet the other day. He was like, oh, I was woke up by an overdraft. I need your help, guys. Right now, and it's an emergency. Gets on a stream and basically tell people, hey, my credit card or whatever been overdraft. I'm gonna need y'all to help me get up out of the red. Like, that's just like his whole shit is like eBaying. Like, he always need a bill paid. He's always broke. He always need money. And he eBays every day, all day. And people get this man money. It's like he's like a church. Like, it's like a fucking offering and shit. It's like a church. Like, this motherfucker live in a gated community while you in a fucking little ass apartment or some shit, but you giving him your money so he can pay his fucking bills. And then he's not even like fucking entertaining. He don't fucking interact with nobody. You can't talk to this motherfucker. The only time he responds is like if you donating. I'll be amazed at the shit he gets away with. I'm thoroughly entertained. I'm like, what is going to be his fucking his emergency today? Let me watch this. Oh, come on, guys. I got bills. I'm backed up in bills. Please tip me, guys. I get the money right away. That helps me with the immediate bills I got. I don't get paid till this time. Pay me, pay me, pay me. And then, like, right now, let me see. I got, like, what, 2 super chats or something like that? Maybe 3 super chats? 2, 3? If this was Dark Side Phil, he'd be complaining right now. Come on, guys, what's up? It's been very slow today. You could have 1,000 viewers watching. He'll be like, it's been very slow today, because he don't mean slow as far as like traffic or people watching. He means slow as contributions. He means slow on them super chats. Hey guys, it's been very slow today. Be watching this shit in amazement, like, what? Wow. Who do you blame? Do you blame him? You know what I mean? Is he at blame? Is he at fault? Shit, he gonna do what he can get away with. You know what I mean? But I'll be amazed, man. I'll be amazed. I see Wings of Redemption. He tell you he ain't even reading your shit if it's less than $3. If your donation is less than $3 and you got a paragraph or maybe just a sentence, he ain't even reading that shit. Like, what? Man. White folks, man, the shit they can get away with. My God. Motherfuckers, they ain't even reading your shit if it's less than $3. Sheesh. I said, God damn. Like I said, I be thoroughly entertained by these dudes, man. I be like, wow. The shit they get away with over here. I mean, this dude Darkside Phil, he gets a lot of money a month from like viewers. He gets a lot of money a month from fucking viewers, dog. And that's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no entertainment and shit like that. He just trying to get paid. He's been fucking swindling. Ever since YouTube stopped giving you as much money as they used to, he been swindling. Because back in the day, YouTube, man, back when I first got my partnership, man, used to make a lot of money. Because you used to get paid no matter what. As long as you had the views, you got paid. Back in the day, back in like 2010, 11, shit like that, people did not have to watch no ads or anything like that. You got paid off of fucking views. People skipped ads. People had ad block. None of that shit mattered. You got paid off of views. So motherfuckers used to get a lot of money. People like Darkside Phil, this motherfucker used to get tens of thousands of dollars a month. You know what I'm saying? Easy. With the amount of videos he uploaded a day, at that time, he was getting thousands a fucking month. And then they changed it. You know what I'm saying? They changed it to where now if people skip the ad, you don't get paid. If people got ad block, you don't get paid. It's a lot of shit now that they because it was fucked up back then. It shouldn't have been. It wasn't supposed to be like that, but hey, it was all good, right? You wasn't supposed to just get paid off of views. You're supposed to get paid off of ads, but something was up with the system, and you just got paid off of views. Like, it didn't matter if anybody watched the ad or anything like that. So you used to get a lot of fucking money a month, especially if you had a upload regimen like fucking Darkside Phil, who used to upload like 50 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? He was getting so much money. This is why he was able to live the lifestyle that he lived. He had like a BMW and he had a condo and all that shit because he was getting so much fucking money off YouTube. Once they changed that shit, y'all remember when they changed that shit? Everybody was like, what the fuck? It was like an apocalypse around this motherfucker. Like, they changed that shit, they fixed that shit, and they got the system working the way it was supposed to be working. People started losing so much money a month. That's when fucking Darkside Phil started that eBay and shit. He wanted to maintain that lifestyle he built when fucking YouTube was just giving away money, especially to somebody like him who was uploading 50 videos a fucking day. He wanted to maintain that lifestyle, so he started fucking eBay, and he still does it to this day. And he plans on doing it for another 10 years because his mother told him, according to him, his mother told him that he needs to get a job and shit. I couldn't, if what Darkside Phil is saying is true, because I think he's lying a lot of the times. I think he's not in no dire situation and none of that. I think he's just fucking lying, and he's preying on people's sympathy and shit like that. But if it's really true to what he's saying, if any of that is true, I couldn't live like that. I couldn't live thinking that I could be losing my house in the next couple of weeks if random people don't donate to me. Like, I couldn't live like that. How do you live like that? How is that even comfortable? How can you even chill knowing that if you don't fucking stream right now and get these people to give you money, you're gonna be on the street? Like, I could not fucking live like that. And that's how he claims to live. Like, it's everything has to go to like bills. Like, everything is threatened to be shut off, or he's threatened to lose something every fucking day. I couldn't fucking live like that. It's like, Joe, go get a job. You know what I mean? And YouTube is a job. You know what I mean? It's a job. But if you gotta listen, this is when you make YouTube a job, right? You can't depend on people to donate to you for YouTube to be a job, right? YouTube, you should only make YouTube a job if you can maintain your lifestyle without asking for a dime. If you can maintain your lifestyle just by uploading, then cool. But if it has to be based on donations, nah, fam. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Shout outs to MJM, BK. He said, bleach your skin and I'll donate more. Shout outs to the super chat. Shout outs to the super chat. Do not do YouTube if you got to depend on other people to sustain your lifestyle. If you can sustain a lifestyle off of just your uploads, you know what I mean? If you can sustain a lifestyle off of the views that you get when you upload, if you can sustain a lifestyle off of the views you get when you live stream without anybody giving you $1, then I would say, you know, cool, do your thing. But if you got to depend on others to sustain your lifestyle, I would not. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. And I be seeing some people that be talking about they making YouTube a job and they don't even get no fucking views like that. Like, how? You see motherfuckers that get hundreds of thousands of views a day or a week. You see motherfuckers with hundreds of thousands of subs and they still complaining. And then you see people that don't get nothing and they ain't making no money. And they talking about they don't do YouTube full time. What? Y'all niggas crazy. This shit is too fickle. This shit is an up and down game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you start stressing out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even take, like, Darkside Phil, he really can't even take a fucking day off. He went away for like 5 days because he got married and to visit his parents and shit like that. He actually used the money that he was claiming he needed for taxes. He used that money to get married. So he lied to everybody, of course. And, you know, they still giving him money. But he lied to everybody. And when he came back, he was complaining just because he was off for a couple of days. It was like his life was now fucked up because he missed a couple of days. Like, motherfucker can't even chill. Like, I can't be like that, dog. I cannot be like, I could never do live streaming as a fucking job either, man. I can't do that shit. I can't. I cannot just sit around and live stream all day. Nah, man, I couldn't do it. That shit would fucking kill me. I couldn't do that shit, yo. And people be very demanding and shit. Hey, yo, shout outs to Wingy Gaming for the super chat. He said, shout outs to AGS and Hard8. Click the like button. Watch Dogs Legions, mate. Oh, I know you feeling good about that. It's over in your neck of the woods, huh? It's over in your neck of the woods. Some YouTubers spend most of their days editing videos to keep up with a schedule and can't get a steady job. Just rely on donations to keep going. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I couldn't live like that, yo. I couldn't live like relying on donations, man. Because then if they're not coming, then what? I got to start asking, hey, what's going on, man? Yo, what's up, man? It's real slow today. Come on, man. Where the donations at, man? I know I got bills at the end of the month. Come on, man. Give me that money. That's what you do if it's a slow day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's tough, man. Shout out to anybody that do that shit, man. It's definitely tough. And then there's a thin line between e-begging and like working and shit. Like there's a thin line. Like what Darkside Phil does is definitely e-begging. Like he e-begs, he has no shame in his game. It's straight e-begging, like period. But if you're providing entertainment and you want to get paid for it, I don't feel like that's e-begging. But it's a thin line between e-begging. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line between not and e-begging and shit. But if you provide entertainment and you would like to be paid for your entertainment, I can't knock nobody for that. Entertainers get paid for entertaining all the time. It ain't no different here. It's still entertainment. But to rely on that shit, man, that's hard. That's hard, man. Because some months, people got real life problems out here in this motherfucker. And shit, they could barely keep their own selves above water. Yeah, you want them to help you stay above water. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But I definitely be amazed by Darkside Phil, man. That dude. And the people that fuck with him, man, they fall for his lies every time. I just be like, y'all can't be serious. This motherfucker sat here and cried and complained for months about his taxes and how he was going to lose his house and how he needed $19,000 or whatever like that to save his house. I mean, the number kept changing. And then he popped up after y'all gave him the money or gave him as much of the money as he could get. He goes on a trip and gets married. What happened to the taxes? And then he tried to make it seem like, he didn't pay no taxes. The suit that he wore was he didn't pay for the wedding. You know what I mean? Try to make it seem like his parents funded this shit. They funded the trip. The tux that he had was old. And all of this bullshit. I'm like, people really believe this shit? The rings were like cheap. Y'all really believe it? Why would a woman want to marry somebody that claims to have as much debt as he do? Because once you get married, that's now your debt, right? Like, why would you want to do something like that? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Why do you even want to bring a woman into that type of situation that you really love or claim to love? Like, my shit, my taxes is fucked up right now. I wouldn't want to put this burden on you, so let's just hold off on marriage. But no, they went and got married after he fucking did like all these begathons. He generated I think she generated a few $1,000s. You know what I mean? And popped up with a wedding. You had some people that was upset, but a lot of people was just like, congrats. They believed him. I'm like, this shit is wild. It's wild around here, man. Shit is wild. If DSP was black, he would be called all kinds of names for asking for money. Shaking my head. I'm gonna tell you this. That's true. He would definitely be called a lot of different shit, but he is called a lot of names, and he's not really a popular guy around here. There is a lot of people that don't like this dude, but then again, there's a lot of people that fuck with this dude. You know what I mean? Like when he live streams, he be having a few hundred, he be having over 500 people watching. You know what I mean? He be having a lot of people fucking watching him, and it's like there's nothing entertaining about his live streams. They used to be entertaining when he was really bad at video games, but he's a lot better at video games than he once was. When I first found DSP, it was during a time where he was playing Metal Gear. And I mean, this dude was terrible. He was so bad that it looked like he never played games in his life. It seemed like he was just starting out playing games for the first time. That's how bad he was. He was terrible. The worst game I had ever seen at that time. He's much better now. You know what I mean? He's a much better game now. He done beat games like Neo and Sekiro, whatever you want to call it, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3 and shit like that. He done beat the hard games. But there was a time where he would rage quit games like Zombie U because he couldn't figure it out. Like, he was bad. Those videos used to be hilarious. This is how you don't play those videos. This is how you don't play. Oh, man, them videos was fucking hilarious. That's how I found the dude. Now he's much better. But his streams be so dry and dead. But you had to be 600, 700, 800 fucking people watching. And donations be coming through. They definitely be coming through for the most part. He's making a nice amount of money a month. And that's DSP. This is the guy that got caught jerking off on camera and shit like that. Like, yeah, that guy. He's doing well for himself, man. It's crazy. And that's what people be complaining about, you know, fraud gamers and all that. And I wouldn't call DSP a fraud gamer. He beats more games than I do. You know what I mean? But that's his job, right? I wouldn't call him a fraud gamer. But a lot of these gamers that y'all think are frauds and shit like that, y'all be watching them. And that's why they're around. And that's why they are able to maintain. And that's why they are able to keep going. Because for the most part, y'all be watching a lot of fraud gamers for whatever reason. Me personally, I'm not into watching no fraud gamer. If I found out you're fraud, I don't watch no more. I don't care about your opinion. I don't care about your thoughts about gaming. None of that shit. That's just where I'm at with it. Shit crazy, man. He rage quit Dead Space. Yeah, he used to be terrible, dog. He's a lot better. Compared to the gamer he used to be to now, he's a lot better. It's almost like day and night. But back then, you talking about this dude, like, I think, because he used to be like a fighting game type of dude, and he was really not that great at fighting games, but he used to join a lot of fighting game tournaments. I think that's all he grew up playing was fighting games, because when he first started playing video games on this, like on his channel or his old channel, he was bad. I mean, bad. He was so bad. I'm talking about he was like, he don't even know how to pause the game bad. Like, this motherfucker don't even know how to pause the game. That's how fucking bad that nigga was, dog. He was terrible. And them videos used to be hilarious. Now, not so much. Not so much. But it is what it is. Hey, man, get your paper. People gonna continue to support you. And you doing what you do, hey, do what the fuck you do. At the end of the day, really doesn't concern me. I find this shit hilarious, though. I just be like, people really fall for this shit, huh? Okay. All right. Angry Joe got roasted the other day. What happened? He was bitching about Gears team. What? He was bitching about the Gears team. That's another person I don't really watch when it comes to E3. Nintendo just won E3. Congratulations if you think Nintendo won E3. That's great. E3 is fucking trash. E3 was trash this year. Nobody won. But if you feel like Nintendo won E3, more power to you. I don't acknowledge Nintendo. I don't play that shit. Don't want to play it. Don't care about none of their games. Don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So, yeah, if you think Nintendo won E3, good for you. I don't know why people telling me, oh, Nintendo won E3. Oh, damn, they did? Oh, shit, let me go watch. I don't even give a fuck about Nintendo and what they won or what you think they won. I don't care. Nintendo is dead. They've been dead. They're going to remain dead to me. When it comes to gaming, I ain't looking forward to nothing on Nintendo. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nintendo is fucking garbage. They is fucking irrelevant. Nah, Hard 8, white people fall for anything once it's another white person. That's what it's looking like. People say Nintendo wins E3 every year. Ain't that the truth? They do, man. That nostalgia is a hell of a drug, man. I told y'all that years ago, man. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. You know what I mean? The NES, the Super NES, and the Nintendo 64, they are all in my top 10 consoles of all time. The Super NES is in my top 5 consoles of all time. I think the NES is too. Nintendo was once the fucking just shit. Nowadays, I'm good. I'm good. They have nothing. They offer me nothing. But I think about Deathloop. I ain't even see that shit. Did they show actual gameplay? I don't give a fuck about nothing that had a CGI trailer. If it didn't have actual gameplay, I'm not interested in watching. Who am I rolling with in the playoffs? Nobody. The 76ers ain't there. I don't dicky other cities that I ain't from. I don't jump on bandwagons. I don't dicky other cities that I never lived or not even lived that I ain't from. So if it ain't the Sixers, I don't give a fuck who wins the finals and none of that shit. I stick to my city where I was born and raised. You dig? Period. Deathloop ain't got no gameplay. Not interested. I'm not interested in the glorified CGI trailer because all them joints be looking good, but they don't be a representation of the actual game. Facts. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. How long I been here, man? What the hell? I'm about to bounce. Talked about the shit I wanted to talk about. 86 minutes, almost an hour and a half. Yeah, it's almost time for me to go. But anyway, man, make sure y'all check out the AGS live reaction to the Xbox conference. Make sure you have the Xbox conference open in another window. Sync it up the best way you know how. Sorry that we ain't watching the video, ain't actually playing. Shit, it might be a good thing. Motherfuckers getting strikes and all that type of shit for streaming them conferences. It might be a good thing that I ain't streamed that motherfucking conference. I mean, I seen a couple people that got strikes and shit from streaming that damn conferences and Ubisoft or some shit like that. So it might be a good thing I ain't streamed that shit. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. But make sure y'all check out, the podcast this past Sunday, and make sure y'all check it out this upcoming Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. Also, I'm gonna do a birthday stream on Friday. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might do Life Behind the Controller, man. I might just have that for that stream, man. That might be a good time to do Life Behind the Controller. We'll see. But definitely gonna be doing a birthday stream on Friday because Friday is my motherfucking birthday, you dig? So make sure y'all there, man. It's probably gonna be somewhere around 12, 1 o'clock, something like that. I don't know. Am I watching that Call of Duty conference? They got a Call of Duty conference? I didn't know nothing about it. I know nothing about it. My top 5 consoles of all time: Super NES, PS2, NES, PS4, and 360. I would remove the PS2 for me because I didn't play that. I think my top 5 consoles would be like 360, and not in no order. PS1, 360, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and probably, I don't know. I had a top 5. I'm tripping. Hold on. Sega. Oh, NES. Yeah, they got an NES. So yeah, NES. So it'll be 360, PS1, Sega Genesis, Super NES, and the NES. 64 is my shit too, though. Shout outs to Pat, the logo guy. He said, when you come to like, will you do a meet and greet? When I come to what? Like? Oh, when I come to Philly. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, player. I ain't no motherfucking body, man. You dig? Nah, I ain't never get to play the GameCube, so I don't fuck with that. The only Nintendo consoles I acknowledge is the 64, Super NES, and the NES. All that other shit, nah. I mean, I played a little bit of the GameCube, but it was old by the time I got to it. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Shout outs to all the Patreon supporters. Shout outs to all the Super Chat supporters. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Stop being lazy. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. Check out the AGS podcast live reaction to the Xbox conference. That's up on the channel right now. Also, make sure y'all check out AGS podcast this Sunday at 4 p.m. EST. And also, I am going to I'm going to be live streaming this Friday for a birthday stream. So, yeah. Make sure y'all check that out, too. Other than that, I'm about to bounce. But, damn, Jack Boo Johnny already said Witcher 3 on Switch looked like ass. I'm quite sure it did. Yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to catch y'all later. Follow me on Twitter at SeanWill10, SeanWil 10. You dig? Hit me up on Twitter. I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Hard8. I'm gone. Deuces.